All right. Okay, Julie, say that again. I know it can come. All right, so let me go back. I sorry for all those who have to listen to it again. So the citric C tabs is basically vitamin C in a very, very consumable way. The body can use it. It's whole food based. It loves it, you know, and your body, it's like what a long time ago, Dr. Chen said, if a person takes vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams at best, the body will absorb maybe 200 milligrams of that 1,000 if it's not whole food source. But his is whole food, so your body will absorb all of it, but it's simply vitamin C. So vitamin C helps lots of things in the body, so it's a good product. But alpha 20C is not vitamin C at all. In fact, it's the formula for the wood element. So what is the wood element? Is everything that I talked about earlier. It's your liver, your gallbladder, your eyes, your blood flow in your body. The wood element has so many things that it actually governs. The liver does so many things. Remember, it's the manager of the blood flow and the flowing in the body. And that's why we have to move. And especially in springtime, you've got to move. And that's why the walking challenge is amazing, because we'll get us to walk more. I'm one of them. I need to walk more. I'm sit mostly at my desk all the time. So we got to walk more because it'll help the ligaments, help everything. But the 20th, if you see, it says alpha 20C, the 20th letter of the alphabet is T. So it's really for alpha T cell. It helps our body with T cells, with our immunity. Now, what happens with our immune system is that there are people that have a hyperimmune system. And when you have a hyperimmune system, it's attacking the body. So that's called an autoimmune disease. Then you have people that have a low immune system, that their immune system's not working at all. So when you have a person with an autoimmune disease, they have to be careful not to take stuff to build the immune system, because they could actually make their body worse. So people are afraid. But with alpha 20C, I've been in this business, my goodness, 35 years, I don't know, 36 years. And so we've been using alpha 20C for people with autoimmune disease or people with low immune disease, because all this does is bring it into balance. If it's too high, it brings it here. If it's too low, it brings it here. So it's an amazing product. That's why having for spring, it's perfect. Take more of it right now where we're in spring.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
All right.
Very much. Regina, did I see you waving your hand, or were you just saying hi?
No. So the same thing for bipolar?
If a person is mentally bipolar, you mean?
Yeah, right now she's doing pharmaceuticals because their insurance pays for it. But I'm thinking, if I do all this, plus really emphasis on the alpha 20, that should help.
Well, alpha 20 will help your immune system, but if a person is bipolar, then you're looking at a person that you have to be very careful not to take them off of medication, right? That's something that, you know, that's a whole nother issue. Okay. And but you're going to learn in one of the up and coming sessions we're going to have is something called nootropics, and that is about how to feed your brain and your mind with the Sunrider formulas to help that. You know, some people are going to be bipolar no matter how good they eat or how good they live. They just have an imperfection. It's just there. Yeah, but some people do balance out quite a bit and can live a very good life, you know, by eating these foods. So
the top focus then too. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Excellent.
Could I say about people getting off medication? We have people get off medication all the time, but the smart way to do that, because when you take meds, they do the work for the body instead of like foods feeds the body so the body can work. So the smart way to get off medications, if that's your long-term goal, is to consult with your physician and tell them you're on a nutritional program, and that if they can look at your numbers and see if you're improving, they can lower your dosages, and then little by little they can lower it to the point where some people have managed to get off.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Any other questions? Then before we
There's one
go,
more.
okay, I'm
hand
sorry,
up.
go for it.
Go for
Who
it,
did I miss?
Kathy.
Kathy?
If I'm allowed or invited to be a part of Dolphin's Cleanse,
Uh-huh.
my question is, do you recommend not having used slim caps before your cleanse?
You can do whatever you don't have to do anything special before the cleanse starts. So if you use slim caps and you like using them, that's fine. So yeah,
I've purchased slim caps, but I haven't used them yet. I'm afraid to use them because it said use them for 2 weeks and stop. So I thought, well, it must be really powerful if you got to stop after 2 weeks.
well, I will be calling upon my American counterparts because we don't have slim caps in Canada. So I don't even recommend them, not because I don't believe in them, but just because we can't get them here. So, so I can definitely get more information about that. And somebody else can
I could
comment.
do slim caps for 2 weeks and then the next day do you.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can incorporate it into the cleanse. It just, I'll just get more information about it.
Right. You know, Kathy, slim caps for some people are very mild. They take one capsule and don't feel a thing. Then they might take 2 capsules and increase it and don't feel a thing. And then they'll start noticing at the 3rd capsule, maybe now they're feeling something. You know, they're not really a laxative like some of the laxatives we know on the market, like Senna tea. They're not. It's actually designed to help pull the fat and toxins from the different organs. So they're not really laxatives, but Dr. Chin doesn't want people on them really strong they don't want the body to become dependent on them. So that's why he says that. So you could easily take one and not feel anything. So don't think they're not working. It's just that everybody's so different. Then I had, you know, one lady, she took 2 of them and then had to give a part on stage and had a problem. She was like, oh my goodness, I have to go to the bathroom right before she needed to be on stage. So that happened, but most of the time it does not. So, you know, when you start hitting the 3 and 4, yes, you will. So
when you said
yeah.
then she took one day and then the next day was her second one, or she took 2 at one time?
She took 1 the first day and then took 2 together. That's all she took, and then had, yeah. But I can take a ton and it doesn't affect me that way. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I wish you would.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah.
I have something to add to that.
Please.
A colon therapist had this way of introducing her clients to slim caps, and she had them take 1 or 2, you know, get a judgment call there, and eat some beets, you know, as soon as possible after taking the slim caps, and don't take any more until, you know, beets have a way of making themselves known as they exit sometimes. And so once you knew that had moved through, then take more, because when Dr. Chen introduced them, of course, we all want to have a big bang, you know, and know exactly what this product does. So a couple of us, you know, we thought, we'll take 4. Not a good idea at the convention, let me tell you. So the best way when I start people, I have them, first of all, if they have a 5-day work week, I have them take it Friday night or Saturday so that they kind of get a feel for it. And it isn't long till you understand your body, and you know that if you take 1 or you take 2, and this is more people who use it maybe more on a regular basis. If you take 1 or 2, you know that you'll be fine in the morning and you can go to work. So you then see how it works in your body. Or if you just do it on occasion in higher doses to really remove fat, cholesterol, it cleans the organs, but via the colon. So you have to be aware it's via the colon, and start slowly and figure out how it works for you. But it's the most fabulous product. I think one of my favorites in that it's just so health providing. I mean, you have shiny eyes if you take large amounts, that's for sure. I mean, it does the job, but in small doses, it can just help regulate people until they have incorporated enough table foods and different things that they don't need the added boost.
Gary says
I
it
wanted
makes
to add-
Gary says it makes your brown eyes blue.
Absolutely,
I
that's our
remember-
analogy, you know, and that's
I
true.
remember when Dr. Chen introduced the slim caps, because the associated emotion can be anger with the liver. He said that don't be surprised if you start to feel some anger as you're eliminating. You will be eliminating some anger as well for those of us who are holding it. So some might think that's a negative thing, but better out than in.
Yeah.
Well, you're only angry if you can't find the closest bathroom.
Exactly. Oh,
Okay, well, on that note, I just wanted to quickly share with everybody
Sorry.
what the website looks like in case folks are looking for it. This is the logo associated with it. Just plug into your search bar, Spring Makeover. Let's see what happens when I do that, see what comes up. See if there's more than one choice. There are a couple different spring things going on, but look for this one with our green logo because that's the one you need, okay?
And you don't have to be invited. You can just join.
No, you do have to be invited, Lisa. Good point, exactly.
That's what I
So
was gonna ask.
when you know, get with your upline, let folks know that you'd like to be part of this. We'll get an invite out to you. And
Yeah.
let's expand this group because this is where we're going to be making all of our posts. Matter of fact, tomorrow, this is where I'll post the recordings from today. So again, this is the magic spot that everyone's going to want to look for, okay?
And
Yeah.
so all the Sunrider upline need to accept the invitation so they can be made admins and admit people. So I haven't received an answer back from some of you, so please do that.
And what day are we starting? I mean, are we starting immediately or what?
Sure.
Monday.
Today's the day.
Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, this is cool. And yeah, you guys, hey, if for some reason you're having trouble getting on the page, if you can't figure out, or your upline can't even figure out how to do it, get in,
Hello.
shoot me an email or something. We'll make sure you get on there. Okay. So never a problem there. Well, look, everyone, unless there's any other questions, want to be respectful of everyone's Saturday's afternoon. And again, I just appreciate you guys so much for being here. I'm excited about this next event and really look forward to seeing everybody's posts and you know, again, coming together as this great community that we are.
And I want to thank Dolphin and Cheryl and Tim for joining our group. We're really
Me
looking
too.
forward to having you
Looking
be part
forward
of
to
it.
it.
Thank you for having
Absolutely.
me.
Thank you
Energy.
so much. We're excited.
Yeah,
Right
we
on.
are too.
Absolutely.
That's cool because
Thank
now
you
this
too
truly
for
is
inviting me. Thank you.
a real North American
Thank you
event,
so
you know?
much. Mhm.
Right on. Hey, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Talk
Thank
to
you,
you later.
everyone.
Bye.
All awesome.